a gothic dark movie about a famous writer's life. Let's talk about Emily. Hey everyone, this is David Stark from Watch Your Past, and I'm here to talk to you about Emily, which is coming to select theaters in New York and LA on February 17th, 2023, and then it'll have a wider release on February 24th, 2023. It is a film that is written and directed by Frances O'Connor, and my hot take is, look, I think you should watch it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very creative, wonderful imagining of Emily Bronte's life. It had some fantastic music and a great, like, overall gothic tone that gave it this, like, ominous, dark overall feel. It was a very well done film and it was a very engaging film. So I definitely think you should check it out when it comes near you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the film, a few things I liked and one thing I didn't like. So like I said, in Emily, you have Frances O'Connor imagining Emily Bronte's own like gothic origin story and kind of the build up to writing her seminal novel, Wuthering Heights. It looks at her life, it kind of looks at what she was going through and tries to kind of build this scenario that led to the writing of this book. It's very well done. It's very imaginative. It puts a lot of different pressures and influences on her. And it really paints like a vibrant picture, despite being like a gothic film and having pretty dark, muted tones. So things I liked about this movie, you kind of heard already from the description. I love the style. The film has this kind of gothic look and feel. It has dark colors. It has kind of a muted tone. It feels like it's always kind of like overcast or at least not sunny. And overall, it just has this really kind of ominous overall presence into the build-up for her writing her novel. And that's, like I said, it's in the colors, it's in the way that the camera is shot, it's in kind of the architecture and the things around her, it's in some of the scenarios that they have. It's a really kind of wonderful style for this film and really gets you kind of engaged right on. Part of what gives it this gothic feel is the second thing I love so much is the music. It has this really great bold, big classical music that really helps to heighten the drama and also give it like an ominous tone. Even when it doesn't feel like overtly, I don't know, scary or threatening, you get this music that really kind of builds some of that and really helps to kind of show the turmoil that's happening in Emily Bronte's life. And actually, something that was really interesting is like it has a change at some point when Emily starts to kind of write her novel and kind of get into a place where she can write her novel. The music changes from something that's a little bit more kind of full and deep to something a little bit lighter and happier. And I thought that that was a really nice transition to help show what's going on inside Emily without having to like overtly say it. And the last thing I really liked is Emily's character. I think that it was a well thought out character. It was very imaginative. She had a fun kind of whimsical nature. She had a strange nature to her. And part of that is and part of what makes her so enjoyable is Emma Mackey's kind of portrayal of her. It is really a fantastic portrayal. She has to go through a lot of like ups and downs, a lot of kind of like selling her character, and even sometimes selling things that happen to her without really saying it. Like sometimes you just get like you see what is happening without an explanation, and so Emma Mackey does a great job. Emily's character is really interesting, and it really, she's the main character, so it's good that she is such an interesting one to watch, and it's such an engaging character from start to finish. So things I didn't love, there really was only one thing. I mean, this is billed as an imagining of her life, and so it's kind of like a based on a true story, I think. I really liked the overall film, and so after I kind of like jumped on and read a little bit about Emily Bronte's life, and it feels like this film took some liberties with some of the things that happened to make a more interesting film, which you would expect because it is billed as an imagining. It's not billed as a biopic or a biography. But there were just some things that happened, especially kind of the inspiration for some of the other books that were in her life that put more, I think, weight on Emily Bronte's character and on things that happened to Emily Bronte than were warranted. So let's keep that in mind. It's not a biopic, it is an imagining. So it is a very interesting one. And look, if the purpose is to go and have you learn something about someone's life and then go read it yourself, it accomplished that goal. So that is Emily. It's coming to theaters on February 17th, 2023, only in LA and New York, and then it will have a wider release on February 24th, 2023. I definitely think you should check it out, and thanks so much for watching. If you liked this review, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Make sure all my new content goes straight to you. Thank you.